If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk? What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is. Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are better than one.
Так, всем привет. Мы начнем примерно через минуты 2. Так, сегодня буду проходить задание Линетт. И буду также ивент, наверное, проходить полностью уже. Полностью, то есть я не буду уже без пауз, сразу полностью пройду весь ивент. Ну и задание Линетт, конечно. Задание Линетт, наверное, будет после этого, как его... Ну, после ивентовой фигни. С такими зельями. И все. Завтра будет, если чё, этот Ханкай Старайл. Если не будет стримов, ну, значит не будет их завтра. Так, сейчас через 20 минут начнем. Ой, 20 секунд начнем. Так, ладно. Слезай с своей качели. Так, для начала ежедневки выполнить. А потом уже все остальное. Опять туда. Легкая ежедневка.
My apologies. This heavy rain must be quite an inconvenience for you.
О, дождь. Да.
Right now.
О, ну, смехата.
I see everything.
Больно.
Bow your head.
Right. Emerge.
Ну, это легко тоже.
It's pouring out here. Oh, wait, the water levels aren't rising, are they?
Я все время забываю, что эта фигня делает, но не уверен, подожди. Понятно. То я забыл уже, что эта фигня делает.
Right here.
Be sanctified.
Так, сейчас еще на босса сгоняем. Какого-нибудь. Нет, не надо мне их. Мне и так дофига. Хотя даже и дофига, у меня их вообще нет. Они не нужны. Ненавижу камеру. Мне медузы нужны. Так.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Нормально. Ну, на этого мы уже ходили. Ну, это мне вообще не нужен босс уже. Нафиг надо его. От этого отъехать можно легко. Да мне так-то вообще никаким босс уже не нужны. Потому что, ну, у меня их реально хватит. Их, вот этой фигни уже очень много. От всех боссов. Ну, тут 70-й вообще нафиг. Этот босс вообще ничто. Фигня полная. Давай, иди уже. Ух, подлагнуло.
Emerge. Right here.
Silence!
Хорош. Это хорошо. Так. Подожди, какие тут сейчас идут? То, что надо. Вот эти штуки мне нужны. И очень много. Так. Не разлетайтесь, бабочки. Вы еще мне нужны.
Emerge. Right here.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Одна секунда. Маловато. Еще разок.
Emerge. Right here. Temple of Wisdom.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Emerge. Right here. Right here. Emerge.
Silence!
Ну давай, повези, повези, давай, 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 давай. Мына. Ненавижу этот данж.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
The tides beckon.
О, это повезло. И последнюю тратим.
Emerge. Right here.
Found your head.
Let the world collide! Right now. Emerge. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Right here.
Или давай. Хорошо. Так, где эти штуки? Вот они. Нормально, кстати, я их набрал. Прям нормально. Кстати, если кто-то спросит про те короны, которые там вы видели, я просто персонажа вообще не качаю в плане корон. Ни одного. Или вроде, да? Я не помню, короче, какие у меня там персонажи есть с короной, а какие нет. Ну, вроде очень мало. А, Нёвелит с короной. Все остальные персонажи нет пока. Вроде бы.
Add Astra Abyssos.
Не сюда.
Time itself is a silent song. Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Так. Ну, вроде с этим пока все. Что ж, идем выполнять ивент. А потом, понятное дело, задание Линетт будем выполнять. Так. На чем вообще вчера остановился? Ну-ка. Харизма, мудрость. Прям сильно нужна харизма и мудрость, понятно. Вот так вот. Ну, наверное, все. Да. Да. И получается дичь какая-то. Но походу слишком мощное вышло. Нафиг я их призвал. О боже. Ну-ка. Вот это можно плевать. А вот это нет. Ну-ка. Вот так сделаю. Ну-ка. Нет. Какого ли... А почему я вот это не могу ставить? Я что-то не понимаю вообще этого. Тридцать тысяча. Ну-ка, что надо? Выносливость. Понятно. А что второе? Физическая сила. Ух, ё, 4-звездочная фигня. Ну-ка. Нифига себе. Ну-ка. Хо-хо-хо-хо. $200 000.
Hello, everyone.
О, красноволосый
Mr.
приперся.
D-Luke?
Oh, D-Luke. What's someone as busy as you doing in...
Elzer told me the Knights launched a new commercial endeavor that turned out to be quite the hit. I think he was a bit surprised by the level of success, so he told me to come check it out. But seeing as you two are the ones in charge, I'm really not surprised at all.
Elzer is the manager of Dawn Winery, right? Huh, Paimon thought he didn't get out much. Wonder how he heard about our shop. Wait, are we that famous already?
No need to sound so surprised. The winery keeps us all very busy. Elzer only takes the time to brief me with this sort of intel if he thinks we are faced with a real threat. In such a short amount of time, you've been able to establish complete production and supply lines, and even receive orders from all around Tevat. If you were in the wine business, you'd already be one of our biggest rivals.
What? Threat? Rival?
Oh, looks like you really want to go toe-to-toe with the number...
A competition with the Traveler. That's not a bad suggestion. You're extremely knowledgeable and well-traveled. But I was really just using the wine industry as an example to emphasize your success. Our two industries aren't exactly fighting for the same market space. Actually, the success of your potion shop is good for the winery's business.
Good for your business? Paimon's lost. You were just talking about how the two industries were separate and now they're suddenly connected.
It's a bit convoluted. Alcohol is a commodity that most people consume in their free time. In order to have free time, though, you have to get off work early. For the alcohol industry to thrive, consumers need to have both the time and...
That's exactly right. Your potions allow people to work more efficiently. As they get more popular, people will be able to complete their work faster. The more free time people have, the bigger the market there is for a commodity like mine.
Oh, that makes sense. It's hard to be in the mood to go out and enjoy life if you're super busy all the time. Paimon never thought about it that way before. There sure are a lot of layers to running a business. Guess this means we're in the Mora-making business together then. Hey, why don't you try out one of our potions?
I do have quite the interest in the effects of alchemical potions. Well, since you offered, please make a potion that can reduce the anxieties of the user while also improving their attention to detail.
Reduce anxiety while also improving the user's attention to detail? That almost sounds a little... I must admit to being curious. If my cuties do manage to make this potion for you...
Well, I mentioned before that people with ample free time are an important consumer base. After a period of high stress, that level of stress and exhaustion...
You can say that again. Paimon's definitely been there before.
Oh, my...
So basically, you need us to make a potion that decreases tension but increases attention, so that people can enjoy the finer things in life no matter how busy or...
Exactly. Wine is meant to be savored. Drinking it without... If we can increase the alertness of those...
Well, it's definitely a unique we should get to thinking then. First things first, let's...
Заказ Делюка. Ну-ка.
How's the potion coming? Have you finished? Not to worry.
Подожди, Делюку какое зелье надо?
How's the potion coming? Have you finished?
Ух. Жизненная мощь и мудрость. Это легко. И мудрость. Надо жизненную силу. Так, теперь добавим это. Хо-хо-хо.
How's the potion coming?
Да,
You finished?
готово. На. Самый дешман.
We're finished with the potion master.
Oh, I thought you might need more... Wow. The effect is even more apparent than I imagined. On behalf of Dawn Winery, I would like to
Себе
make
забрал
a
самое
bulk
дорогое,
purchase
я ему
order for
отдал
this potion.
бюджетную.
Oh, and don't worry about the delivery side of things. Elzer will send someone to pick up the potions once they're ready. My plan is to enlist the help of artisans to infuse candles and fragrances with the effects of this potion. Those products will serve as complimentary gifts for customers to enjoy during wine tasting.
So you plan to make alchemical potions part of the wine drinking experience itself. Interesting. And very much in keeping.
If our potion was enough to impress Master Diluc, Paimon's sure regular customers are gonna be even more amazed!
Well, there's still work to be done, so I should probably head out. It'll take some time before we know exactly what the commercial impact of this combination will be. In any case, it's been a pleasure working with you. Oh, and if you have some time.
For sure! Paimon can't wait! We'll see you next time, Master Diluc!
Ух, 519 тысяч. О-хо-хо. Жирно. Да. Еще чуть-чуть осталось. 11 дней еще. Привет, дамочка. Так, нормально. А этот. Ну-ка. Чё почем тут-то? А вот это сюда поставить. Подожди. Ну да.
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Ого. 60 тысяч. Неплохо.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them. Cause them no harm.
Надо 11 уровень бахнуть. Лечение выносит жизненное силище. Так. Вот так вот. фигня. Так вот. Сойдет. Ба-бам. Плюс 2 награды. Чё новое? Вот это. Это убираем, и это ставим. О, ну, так себе выросло. Господи. Ну, лям у меня уже есть. Тридцать первая корона. Так, не сюда. Еще раз. Мог бы, да нафиг надо, наверное. Денежки тратить. Я ради ачивки куплю. Вот это нравится больше. По сути, это вот это и есть. В минус ушел. Так. 2 дня.
here.
Hello there. The name's Atafe. I'm a
Whoa, you've made quite the journey! Paimon's practically a sales whiz! She could...
I have to agree. This venture of yours is becoming quite well known. But most people, if you ask me, although the general, once you've generated enough demand,
Tenfold?
as long as the demand is there, people will pay anything. You could say it's a sort of mutual agreement between consumer and supplier.
With the way you talk, Paimon can't help but be reminded of a certain other more obsessed merchant. Wait, you did say you were from Sumeru. Maybe you know her.
Wait, you mean Lord Sangama Bay? One of the most famous merchants in all of Sumeru? Wow! Lord Sangama Bay is one of my biggest idols. Her business sense and dedication to making Mora has always been one of my greatest inspirations.
Фанатка Дори.
I was even lucky enough to visit the palace of Alcazarzare once. It truly is a magnificent sight. One day, I hope to be just like her. Up to my ears and more Mora than I can count.
Looks like we lost her. Should
Thank you. Back to where we were then. I believe I was telling you how we can make some big Mora together. The idea is actually pretty simple. You produce the potions, provide me with a regular supply, and I'll help you sell them. If that sounds good to you, then we should talk more according to my keen market sense.
Господи, я это даже читать не хочу. Че тебе надо? Короче, просто говно всякое солью. Только уже ничего не стоит. Ну-ка так. Ну-ка, что тут по... Ух. Понятно. Скики. Господи. Боже правый. Скики это стоит еще вообще. Это ценник игра больше сид была одна. Совсем офигели. Ну-ка. Что тут надо? Вон. Чего? Что надо? О боже. Сила, жизнь и ловкость. Сила. Так. И убираем это все. Раскидываем. Тогда вот этого не будет. Подожди, тут можно только 2 сделать. Или нет? Ну-ка. И это. Да. М, 13-й. Ну-ка. Вот это вот. Тоже дороже стоит. Ну-ка, какой будет счетчик? Хорош.
Hi, you two. Oh,
О,
you're
боже.
back.
Опять она
Wait,
вернулась.
that must mean there's a new exam.
Yep. It's time for the advanced exam. This one will be harder than...
If we don't pass this time, it'll be super embarrassing.
Don't worry too much about that. When I first started working as... For example, when I was studying the properties of Mistflower, another time, I let a reagent boil. Back then, I would get really hard on myself whenever things went wrong. But eventually I realized that in order to make new discoveries, you have to accept the risk of failure. A fear of making mistakes will prevent you from truly going after what it is that you want.
You're absolutely right. Hey, you're...
It's just my experience talking. Alright. Whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and...
То есть просто огромнейшее количество недомудрости. Тоже много. Теперь отрубаем вот это все. И вот это вот фигачим. Ну и говно получилось. Ну, это ладно, я не выполнил. Да плевать. Кому оно нужно?
Wow, you even breezed through the advanced exam. Ever thought about helping out around the lab?
Drop everything and pursue the path of an alchemy master? Huh. What do you say, traveler?
If we work together, I'm sure we can make something super amazing.
By super amazing, do you mean you already have something in mind?
Well, in the past, my research was mainly focused, so I started a memory-enhancing potion alternatively.
Whoa. Paimon didn't...
Well, it's certainly theoretically possible. Alchemy is, in itself, a way to explore the unknown. It's a discipline with endless potential. In fact, current research theory, though, is always easier than practice. And with alchemy, there are simply too many things that you have to take into...
Paimon did...
My bad. We can talk about the...
Sweet! Watch out, world! With a cool potion from Sucrose!
Well, I'll be off then. Only one more exam to go.
Понятно, но я не буду это выполнять, нафиг. И надо вот сюда. Ну-ка. О. 28. Ты чё? Вот это бомжезелье. Да, вот эти самые дешевые. Вот так пусть будет. Ну-ка, что надо? Подожди. Мне вот это надо. Стойкость. Ну это все есть по сути. И просто подулучшить. Угу. Ох, пролагало что-то. Что-то лагануло. И нехило. Как же это дорого. Жесть. Дичь. Имеет тоже норм. Давай. Ну-ка. Давай. О. Хо-хо-хо-хо. Ой, Синтиуха что-то хочет. Срань Господня. Чё-то слишком быстро я прокликал. Честное слово. Понятно. Ну-ка.
See the value in my own work, but I also see
Вреда
the
это
meaning
вот
in
это,
all
да?
the endeavors of the
Нет.
people of Fontaine.
Вот это значит.
I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Я думаю, это пускай не откроется. Фигня. Ох. Я даже знать не знаю, что это. Ну-ка. Жесть. Что готовить, черт его знает. Вот это. Просто намешай что-нибудь. Все, на этом точно. Создал зелье дичи. Какое-то. 15-й. Охо-хо. Ничего себе. Фигануло. Нет, я все выполнил. 198 тысяч. Ого. Хорош.
Oh, so you're the ones behind the potion shop I've heard so much about. When it comes to fulfilling requests, I heard the customer's wish is practically your command.
Два животных пришло.
Goro? Where did you come from? Oh, and Kirara's here too! What are you guys doing in Mondstadt?
Ля довольная. Морда.
Komania Express operates all across Teyvat, so I'm always on the road. I'm actually pretty familiar with Mondstadt from my trips here in the past. General Goro, on the other hand, seems to still be getting the lay of the land. He got lost not too far from here.
Well, I would normally be provided with ample intel before carrying out an operation in a foreign territory. But Watatsumi Island isn't exactly home to many people who've been to Mondstadt. I wasn't even able to obtain a map of the region. I've basically had to perform initial reconnaissance in the middle of a formal operation. Not exactly ideal conditions for an air-free mission.
Affirmative, General. Next time, I'll procure the most detailed map available and make sure you have it at your disposal from mission outset. Over and out.
You can drop the formalities, Kirara. I don't expect you to report back to me like I'm your commanding officer. We hired you as a consultant. It wouldn't be fair to treat you like one of my soldiers.
Hey now, it's not like this is some one-sided partnership. We agreed, right? In exchange for my services, you'll help promote our business to the people of Watatsumi Island. Your good word will be integral in helping Komania Express become people's first choice for all their Our future business is counting on you.
Back to Paimon's question though, you still haven't told
Yes. Recently, we had just wrapped up our trip to Liyue. Turns out it was the right choice.
Well, Paimon's gotta say, you've practically hit the jackpot by coming—
Oh, more customers from abroad. My cuties sure are popular. You really... Looking at your two friends here, I can't help but be reminded of my dear little wolf cub. You know what? I should introduce you sometime. For some reason, I have a feeling the three of you would really hit it off. In fact, once you've wrapped up your potion purchasing, why don't you both join me and my cuties for afternoon tea? I'll even bring my student along.
Afternoon tea? Sounds great! I could really use some refreshments. Long days of deliveries always leave...
Something tells me you're not gonna take no for an answer. Wait, anyway, Traveler, care to make some introductions? Guardian Mage? Wow, what an impressive title. Wait, could it be that I'm in the presence of someone as high-ranking as Your Excellency, like Lady Sangonomiya herself?
Honestly, Traveler, you're gonna give the guy a heart attack. Don't be nervous, Goro. That's just, a nickname. Her real name is Lisa. She works as the librarian here in Mondstadt, and she's also the person in charge. Lisa, this is Goro. He's a super powerful general from Watatsumi Island. And this is Kirara. She's a super punk—
Kirara. The name sounds familiar. Ah, the collection of books from
I'm glad our paths have crossed again, Miss Lisa. I hope you'll consider me for future
As for my cutie's other acquaintance, I believe I've read a few articles about you, General Goro. I seem to recall more than a few references to your empathetic nature. Let me guess, your troops are also the focus?
Exactly. Commercial activity between— what would really come in handy would be a potion—
Okay, I could definitely— when I'm out on a long delivery, you would—
My cutie should be more than familiar with that kind of potion.
Yep, Leave it to
Well, you... Once my cuties are done brewing a potion that satisfies...
Afternoon tea on the banks of Cider Lake. Oh, wonder what that'll be like.
I'm just glad I finally... I thought I told you...
No. Oh, you're here. How's the
Вот тебе лучшее зелье, которое есть в моем магазе. Самое лучшее. Шестизвездочная легендарка.
Why don't you give it a try?
Wonderful. You two... Wow. My right shoulder was acting up from using my bow so much, but a few drops of your potion...
The pain from walking on all that rough terrain. It's like it was never there. I thought you told him with this in my arsenal, I bet I could deliver 200 orders in a single day.
Ну,
Looks like we've got another
Блин,
hit
не
on
могу
our
этого
hands.
говорить.
Guess we can add the
Сказал
people
же,
of Tatsumi Island and the
шестизвездочное
workers of
зелье.
Komania Express to our list of happy customers.
Лучше во всем мире.
Well, now that our work is out of the way, there's nothing standing between us and that
6
princess
звезд.
here.
Легендарная. Самое
I'm
дорогое.
sorry to report, my little wolf cub appears to be busy. But I'm sure you'll have the chance... Wow, you've placed... If feedback on the potion is favorable,
Of course! I have a feeling.
Absolutely. I'll be sure to collect detailed feedback from...
Bye, Goro. Bye, Kirara.
The next time I'm in Mondstadt, I should make it an official visit. A formal meeting between Her Excellency and the Honor...
Oh, seems like that made-up title really had an impression on him. It's
180 тысяч. Какой долгая фигня. Какой долгий ивент. Очень долгий. Ну, по сути... Да, давай. О, боже. Дорогущая покупка. Ну-ка, это тоже, да? Зельями фигачит. Да, пропускаем все это диалоги. Мудрость. Хотя все так ждать. А, нет. Блин. Ну-ка. Ну-ка, что надо? Понятно, я забыл. Уют и лечение. Так, не это, вот это. Вот так делаем. Вот сюда квадрат. Нет. Уют. Да плевать, пусть так будет. Нормально. Нормально зелье вышло. Нормально. Вот и все. С этим закончено. Чуть-чуть не хватило. Самогонный аппарат.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other.
Нехило. Это если все вот это прокачать. 90, 180, 90. Понятно. Это не прокачаешь. Надо больше денег. Это вообще кошмар. 200 тысяч. говно, конечно, мне дали. Не задание. Ой, иди-ка ты. Чуть-чуть осталось совсем. Вот это надо. Давай вот это чисто из этого вот соберем сейчас. Чисто что-то сделал и сойдет.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duty.
Sucrose, you're here! Oh, is it time for the... Our alchemy skills are improving so fast.
Your progress has been very
We could start to teach other... Then Paimon's totally... Well, all Paimon knows right now is that...
I'm sure this one will go just as well. I'm ready to begin whenever you are.
Ух, ё. Приготовьте зелье. Харизма. Чисто хоризмы сейчас. О, 6. Ну, нормально. Сойдет. Пофиг.
All right, let me give your potion a try. Yep, the effect looks good.
So, we passed? Can we teach alchemy now?
Ну, зелье говно все
What
равно.
an amazing achievement, cuties. Congratulations. Now is not the time to be humble. You mastered potion making in such a short amount of time. That's an impressive achievement, no matter how...
Exactly. I was also really surprised at how quickly you picked it up. Anyway, thank you so much for your help. This is sure to be a critical moment in the
Paimon feels like she just took part in something super.
Of course! You two are practically Anyway, I should probably head back and go over the Traveler, Paimon.
Ba-bam. Ладно, давайте сейчас быстрый перерыв. Ненадолго. Так. Перерыв, поэтому примерно минут 10. Так. Все.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk? What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is. Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1. What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is. If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Так. Все, перерыв закончился. Идем. Так. Что у нас тут? Цветочки. Ба-бам. Ну, ингредиенты я, конечно, покупать не буду, нафиг их. Делать мне больше нечего. Ну-ка. Стремительный. Ну-ка. Бла. Ну да, флакон хрени. И сюда. Хо-хо-хо-хо. Нифига. Зелится. Надо еще кого-нибудь поставить. Вот это. Да. Ох. Это за чё? Мать честная.
Wow, I have to hand it to you, cuties. I never imagined that you're practically geniuses when it comes to business. Always so Although, with results this impressive, I would say you could stand to take a bit more credit. If I had your help all the time, I bet I could take double the amount of vacation without with all of your hard work up to this point. Of course, if you're interested in either case, I should already have more than enough to
Jean.
report back to Jean with.
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time.
Jean!
Oh, you're here. I wrapped up some business.
No need. I already talked to some other knights, so I think I have a Looks like you've troubled the Traveler to help you once again.
How could I not? When it comes to work as important as... Look at the success of the shop. I could have never produced that kind of result on my own.
Well, I do have to admit, I've been meaning to come see you for some time now, but it's truly reassuring.
Once this is all over, I do believe I've lost quite a few strands of hair to all the stress.
Of course. Thank you for all your hard work. Seeing you cooped up in that library all the time, I was worried you might be bored. So I thought I'd give you an opportunity to truly make use of your talents. Perhaps I put too much on your plate at once.
It wasn't that bad. After all, it's not like I was in it alone. All the help from the Knights and the Traveler really helped to lessen the load. Plus, it was fun to get back into research. It's nice to relive those days every once in a while.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you again for all your help, Traveler. Please take this as your compensation.
Ah, speaking of compensation, I've also prepared a little memento for you. Here, I hope you like it.
О, котел. Прикольный. Ну вот и все, по сути. Весь ивент пройден. И все это мы переделываем. Круточки. О, сок, 3 котки. Кайф. Ингредиент. Вот это. Тут лям. Вот это. Вот это. Вот это. А, так это... И вот это. Тут идеально все рассчитано. Почти идеально. О. Сразу лучше стало немного. Все. Так. На этом ивент, походу, все подходит к концу. Совсем чуть-чуть не хватило на одну штучку. Когда это заканчивается? 13 дней. Как долго еще? Да. Так. Где задание шпинет?
Everyone hold hands.
Шпината с лапками. Сейчас, подождите. Мне что-то питает скаканул. Хотя бы на стриме не скакануло ничего. Ой. Вот она стоит, с котами разговаривает. С другом своим разговаривает.
Meow.
Oh, it's you. 1 second. Now activating. You made me jump there.
Она робот, что ли?
I thought they'd finally caught me. Objectively speaking, the trouble was entirely of my own making. Half an hour ago, I was at Hotel de Boer for a drinks reception. It was to celebrate the successful opening of a show. Probably because I'm playing the lead role in the show? Is that so surprising? I'm always getting invitations to do solo performances. We took all the kids from the House of the Hearth out to see a film. And after it finished... Anyway, it just so happened that a director called Mary who had sent me an invitation. Yep, you nailed it. I'm playing the role of a puppet. In fact, the show's called The Lost Puppet, and it's a masked mime show. So, I don't have to do any facial expressions or say any. Art is not comprehended by the mind, but felt in the heart. At least, that's what the director says. Anyway, if nothing else, the opening performance seemed to go down well. At the drinks reception, everyone was crowding around me, saying, triumphant character portrayal, but being the center of attention is draining. So the moment they left, the other thing is, some weird things happened. Oh, sorry, Bonnie. I didn't mean to. No, we just met. We bumped into each other right after I slipped away. Well, it'd be kind of difficult for us to communicate otherwise. Besides, I think she's taken a liking to... Yeah, that's right. Good kitty. We'll go find your owner soon. Nope. She's wearing a collar, and for the most part, she's pretty well groomed. Her stomach's been growling a lot. I guess she must have been missing for a few days now. As much as I'd love to hang out with her for... But the reception... I should probably show my face there again at some point. Well, I just find it exhausting, thinking through all the different ramifications of different choices and so on. That's more Lenny's area than mine. It's fine. He got Fremonade to make me a little something for just this situation.
Она говорит пальцы.
A photometer.
Лайки поставьте на ютубе.
I know, but it's essentially just a box of cards. He kept the design simple, so it'd be hard. The way it works is, I pick a card at random, then look at the number on the card.
Well, for example, if the number on the card is 5 or higher, I help Bonnie find her owner. I just have to believe in the bond between me and my cards, and my fate will reveal itself to me in numerical form. At least, that's what Linny said. Anyway, I guess I'll give you a demonstration. Huh, I didn't like that. Was I... Clearly, there's some design flaws to iron out. I'll have to... Let's see... Which card did I get? 4. Well, the cards fell on the ground though, so I don't think it counts as fate. If you want to get the right answer, you have to let fate decide. Also something Linny said. So, to put it another way, if picking a card up off the ground is how to not leave it to fate... Or... Why don't you pick a card? Since I ran into you here, that means... our fates are like... Thank you. Here, take the Fateometer. If it's 5 or above, that means fate successfully changed. Also, if you have your own thoughts about what I should do, feel free to share it. Alright. Then let's...
Четверка.
Back to the drinks reception. There's 20 cards in total, numbered 1 to 20. So there's only... I should also mention, this... Nope, I said it was your decision. I'm not gonna waste any more energy dragging my feet. Besides, the drinks reception is technically part of the job as an official publicity event. So, if I might get sued for breach of contract, and that would be a huge pain. Oh, one other thing. Do you...
О, шляпу дали. Вытянуть карту. Вытянуть карту. 14. Подожди, она не исчезает? Ого. А, ее нельзя. Жаль. Жаль, что нельзя. Прикольная шляпка.
There you are, Lynette! Where did you disappear?
I found her outside. Do either of you happen to...
I don't think so. Could belong to what...
Fair enough. It was a...
So sorry we couldn't help you, Lynette.
Don't worry. We'll ask around for you. Leone's probably just being forgetful.
Maybe you could leave her with us. We'll take her to the...
Sure. I would help, but I'm a little preoccupied.
It's no trouble at all. We're happy.
Also, if it's no trouble, I mean...
Leone! You can't spring that on her now. One last thing, Lynette. Director Mary is looking for...
I'm not usually required at these kinds of events, so I don't even have an event mode. Alright.
Spectacular choreography, a masterpiece of mise en...
Yes, I for such a pioneering work. I can already see the headlines of
Мне плевать, что вы говорите.
Speaking of the cat...
That's quite an oversight.
On that point, you...
Можешь скипнуть этот
Quite
диалог.
simply...
Exactly. I was honored to share this.
Oh, Linett's back!
Hey, Lynette, where have you been?
Are you in standby mode?
Method acting, of course. Such a compelling portrayal of a
Those seemingly stilted movements were in fact an inspired portrayal of the character.
I went outside and there was this cat there, so I played with the cat for a bit.
A cat? We've long...
This show looks on track to break box office records for avant-garde theater.
Not really, no.
I believe Lynette is trying to...
Oh, I see.
Right, exactly.
But don't you want the fans to know how you...
That's true.
I'm sure the fans would love to learn a bit more about you, too.
How interesting.
Десятка. Хе-хе.
Oh, really?
Huh? Wait, you're...
Wow! Are you a fan of Lynette, too? Do you have any comment?
Yeah, it's just... Turns out, even with you... It's a power-saving mode for participating in but at a tea party, I'm not... I think I'd rather pray that I never...
Lynette, Director Mariu would like you to join the group photo to commemorate the successful opening of the show.
A group photo?
It's just the members of the
Alright.
3, 2, 1, smile.
My thanks to you. Can collect your copy from the first floor at
Mariu!
I thought the group photo was the final hurdle. Well, at least there's no more people hounding me with questions.
Так, что у тебя есть? Опа. Рецепт. Я у тебя все скупаю. О, мука. Сюда. Это сюда идет. Это тоже сюда. На всякий случай. Сколько десятку стоит? И больнее. Бейкон сюда. Сосиску. Сосиску не на нос. О, фурятина.
Hotel de Boers Il Flûtant is as traveler? Lynette? Oh, wait, hold on. What do you mean, managed to get an invite? Naturally, people wanted to hear my comments on the emerging art form that is the masked mime show. Remarkable, and a very worthwhile artistic endeavor. Your performance was beyond anything I could have...
No, it's nothing.
Oh, basically...
So, you thought they were pretty over...
In fairness, it's normal to bring along some vocal supporters for publicity when a new show opens, but still, this was something else. Then again, I'm no specialist in avant-garde theater. Maybe I'm just not well acquainted with their review criteria. Or maybe it's because I came to the show with some preconceived expectations. I did happen to see the original draft of Mariu's script a while back.
What original draft?
Oh? He didn't show it to you? It must have been a few months ago. I had a lot on my plate at the time, so I had to turn him down. I only skimmed a few sections, but
Да,
they
Фурина
seemed
любит
quite different
побазарить.
from the final... I don't know. The protagonist just seemed more complex, I guess. Especially in the last two scenes. Still, a mechanical pup.
Emotional depth?
Oh, I'm just thinking aloud here. Don't take it to heart. Besides, a script and a play are two very different beasts. There are so, especially with a novel art form like a masked. Change of topic. I see you've escaped the crowds to seek refuge on the second floor. Fame can be over.
No thanks, I'm good. Pretty sure this will be my first and last.
Hey, at least let me finish. I have top tips on dealing with.
Tell me everything.
First, take a seat, mon ami. We must partake of Hotel de Boer's fine desserts as we.
That was very educational. I expect most of the people downstairs have left by now. Time to grab my copy of the group photo and get home.
If you want tea or water, just help yourself.
The photo must be in this envelope right here. If it wasn't for you, I don't know how I would have standby moded my... It's fine. While I was on stage, there was a moment when I felt like someone was... I got a vague sense of it again during the reception. Normally, I'm used to lurking in the shadows on the stage and spying on... Or someone just took a... Okay, problem solved. You have destroyed this work of art. Step down... I don't think we're gonna find any more clues here. Yes, let's. Whatever
I can't believe how well the whole Lynettt.
How could I ever have doubted you?
See, I told you. All the times she'd refused in the past were all the more reason to keep inviting her. Can you imagine if you'd gone with Jillian? You'd have been lucky to get half the ticket sale.
True. Well, Jillian's...
Do you have a moment, Director Mario?
If it isn't the stuff... I'm guessing you're here to discuss the show with the director? I'll leave you artists to discuss your work in peace.
I certainly will. Lynettt carries...
Mr. Maloney. An investor or something.
So, what can I do for the two of you? I'm afraid...
We heard that the original script for The Lost Puppet was quite different from the final show.
Oh. Well, this is a surprise. It's not uncommon for scripts to undergo major changes as they're being brought to the stage. A mechanical puppet with a bumbling body but a sensitive soul. There's no doubt about it. You are the protagonist, and the protagonist is you. The success of what...
Sorry, you've lost me. Can you put it in plain words?
All right then. You shouldn't give your attention to early drafts of the script, Lynettt. All it would... The current script is the final version because it is the best version. And your What letter? Destroyed this work?
Well, Director Mario?
No. Who on earth would write such nonsense? Absolutely not. Without Lynettt, this show...
Yeah, maybe Jillian could fill in for me.
What? No way, out of the question. Ah, I've got it. It's a competitor. Yeah, you can't lie low. That's just what
A competitor?
Definitely. Those lowlifes. Slander and libel are all their specialties. They drown out the truth with a flood of misinformation. There's so many of them out there. Fame always seems to attract haters. Stay strong, Lynettt, and keep up the good work on stage. I have to go and meet my friends from the newspapers now, but rest assured, I'll be discussing countermeasures with them.
So, a competitor, huh? I kinda doubt it, but at the moment, I don't think anyone's got a reason to do any of that stuff. Let alone pull a stunt like this. A threat letter is quite extreme. Besides, when I felt that evil stare, I'm actually more concerned about especially since Maloney mentioned that the initial plan was to cast Jillian as the lead. Sounds like there was an original protagonist as well as an original. Yep. She told me she lives in the
А, это подземка. Угу.
Lynette?
I've been to the Fleuve Sandra plenty of—
Things are different around here. You might be used to a crowd of bootlicking morons fawning over you wherever you go, but not—
Bootlicking morons? I don't know. I've never—
Gina, stop that! Go home! No buts. How many times do I have to tell you? If you don't leave right now, I swear I'll never invite—
Jillian? Just because Lady Farina speaks highly of you?
I'm so sorry. Gina's always been a strong-willed child.
It's okay. I have younger siblings too, so I get it. If you let angsty kids get you riled up, they'll drain all your—
Well, this situation—
We heard about it from Maloney. He's—
Maloney, huh? Of course he couldn't— I'm sorry. I never mentioned it because Director Mariyu was very clear— What's this? I don't know.
Don't be scared, Jillian. Just—
Okay, it's true. I was originally cast as the— I've worked with Director Mariyu many times before, but only in minor roles. The audience said a few months ago, Mariyu started working on a new show, so I plucked up the courage to— He was hesitant, but he agreed to let me try for the part.
There's been a—
Lynettt? But she always turns these things—
And that's why we cannot afford to waste this opportunity. Jillian, I understand how you must be feeling. Next time, the lead—
I was incredibly disappointed at first, but I also know full well that I don't have Lynettt. Without Lynettt, how could we ever convince people to pay money to go and see a masked mime show? And if the show was a flop with me in the leading role, how would I answer to the director and the rest of the cast? Then, I got to meet you on stage, and whatever disappointment—
wasn't bad?
He did make some changes to the script. Jaik, one of the other actors. He likes to collect Dr. Mariyu's old drafts because—
Makes sense. I always see him talking to Mariyu. Alright, see you at the—
Что-то сверкает. Просто денчики. А, нет. Ну-ка. Опа. Вот это надо. И... Ну-ка. Где что-то продается? Нет.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Jillian brought me up to speed on the situation. I'm here to help however I can. Here, that's always the way with pen and paper drafts. There should be a cleaner copy of the original script in here somewhere.
No problem. Now activating search mode.
Ого-го. 20-ка. Повезло. Повезло. О, как кайф. 18. Повезло тоже. Семнадцать. Везет. 22. И давай, давай, давай. Провал.
The protagonist returns to the ruins where she began. Yep. That's not something a novice could hope to pull off at. Frankly, I think that the original script is much better. And the Jillian, shall I go tell Mary? Huh?
What? Are you serious? But the next show is at the Opera Epic.
But not such a rare one for me, though, right?
That's different. This isn't you as part of a magic duo.
Fame in small doses has its perks, but if you play the lead, the fame will be yours, and I get to be free. Sounds like a win-win, don't you think?
It'll never work. There's no way Director Mariu or Maloney would ever agree to it. The set for Act 4 would need to change, as would all the marketing materials. And that would mean asking Maloney for a lot more Mora. Changing actors at the last minute is just too risky. If anything went wrong, it could bankrupt the whole troupe. Plus, Maloney's friends have already published a ton of articles saying how this is the role that Lynette was born to play. No one else can play the protagonist now. If Lynette quit the show and I took her place... If Lynette left, they'd sooner stop the whole show than let me take her.
Stop the whole show?
Ну-ка. 19.
You do? What is... That's a bold plan. I'm in.
You know, it's a little crazy.
No way.
Jillian, you said before, in other words, that disappointment, be honest. You still hope to play the leading role.
But the thought of putting so many people...
You think they'd be put out? That's not how I see it.
Jillian, you were more dedicated than anyone during the rehearsals for the original script. We all... And I think you know that unless we decide to make a stand... So take it from me. You would not be putting us...
You guys... Okay. Let's...
Yes! I knew you'd come around.
Wonderful.
Wait. But what about the threat letter?
As long as we stick to the plan, I'll give up the lead role, so...
But surely you want to know who it's from. If...
I doubt they will. It's supposed to be a threat, but they didn't even say what would happen. Who knows? Maybe it was just a
fan?
Maybe there's someone out there who really appreciates your talent.
19. Хо-хо-хо. Хорош.
It's getting late. Come on. Sorry for manhandling you. You looked like you were seconds away from nothing gets past you.
Just because late...
I'm so sorry.
I guess she must have snuck into the drinks reception and overheard our She idolizes Jillian, both as an older sister and an actress. To make matters worse, all the critics were not pretty. Like I said, getting angry at angsty teenage. If it was my younger brother or sister and they found out I'd been treated unfairly or had an I was in Jillian's position once. Back when Linny and I were starting out, so I can understand Gina's frustration. Still, she could... No, the way she looks at me is indignant. Frustrated, but not malicious. Whoever was giving me that evil stare was backstage. Blending into the crowd at a drinks we'll find out who it is before too long. On that note...
Я, наверное, буду заканчивать. Продолжим завтра. Так. Завтра продолжим, короче. Ну, в это же время примерно, плюс-минус. Где-то в часов, наверное, 7, наверное, тоже будет. Начнется стрим. Продолжим проходить задания вот это Линетт. Возможно, еще какие-нибудь задания повыполняю из этого списка. Двадцатка. Так. Ладно, будем заканчивать. На этом все. Для ютуба лайк, подписка, колокольчик. Для твича переходите по ссылке в описании на ютуб. И также просто нажмите кнопку отслеживать. Всем пока.